Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today, we're talking about phrasal verbs. But wait, what are phrasal verbs again? Do you remember? Well, if you don't worry, my friends, because I will explain. What are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are verbs made of 2 or 3 words. For example, wake up. Wake up is a verb, but it's made of 2 words. Wake up. Get rid of. I think I talked about get rid of in the last class. Get rid of is a synonym with abandon. Get rid of is a verb with 3 words. Get rid of. Easy. So let's learn some new phrasal verbs today. Get tense. In the past, got tense. This is a synonym with get stressed. For example, when Maria has a big test, she gets tense. Look at her. She is tense. Get tense, got tense. Burn out. In the past, burnt out. This is a synonym with exhausted. For example, I'm burnt out from work. Burn out. Burnt out. Wore out. In the past, worn out. This is also a synonym with exhausted. For example, I feel worn out today. We can also use wore out to describe old clothes. Old clothes that are in bad condition. For example, let's say you have an old pair of jeans that is in really bad condition. You can say, look at these jeans. They are very worn out. Calm down. In the past, calmed down. This is to return to a state of tranquility. For example, to calm down, he goes to the beach. Calm down, calmed down. Chill out, chilled out. This is to return to a state of tranquility too. For example, my teacher needs to chill out. Chill out, chilled out. Almost the same as calm down. Chill means to relax. Now, when I was a teenager about 20 years ago, when my mom used to get really angry, I used to say, Mom, take a chill pill. Take a chill pill, Mom. This means in Portuguese, tomar relaxante, or tomar pílula para relaxar. And when kids said, this was a famous expression in that time, and when kids said that to their moms would get extremely angry. My mom used to get very, very, she used to do this. She got, don't tell me to take a chill pill, She used to do exactly this, and probably not only my mom, probably most moms in America had this same reaction. So, okay, doze off. In the past, dozed off. This means to fall asleep. For example, look at Joe. He dozed off. Doze off, dozed off. Perk up. In the past, perked up. This is to get a quick increase in energy. For example, I perk up the second I drink my first coffee. True story. Perk up, perked up. Central Perk. Yes, the famous place in the Friends TV show. But why Central Perk? Central Perk because it's a coffee shop. And at a coffee shop, we drink coffee. And when we drink coffee, we get perked up. Yes, we get a lot of energy. We get perked up. And also because it's in New York. And it's in a location that's close to Central Park, the big and famous park in New York City. So Central Park, Central Perk. Get it? Understand? Okay, put off and put off. Why? Because put has no past tense. Put in the present, put in the past. Put off means to decide to complete something later. For example, she put off her homework until later. She chose to look at pictures of cats. I hope you don't do the same thing. Put off and put off. Race off, and in the past, raced off. This is to go somewhere quickly. For example, He raced off to get to the bus. Race off, raced off. Sleep over, and in the past, slept over. This is to sleep at a place other than your house. A place that's not your house. For example, I sleep over my parents' house on weekends. It's not true, but in the past, it was true. Sleep over, slept over. Turn in, turned in. Turn in means to go to sleep. For example, I turn in early during the week. Look at the clock. It's 8 o'clock. This is early. This is not true. I don't turn in early during the week. Okay, vocabulary today, my friends. Rush hour. Rush hour are the times of the day with the most traffic. Now, rush hour is different in every city and country, but the generally accepted rush hour in the United States is 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when the people are going to work and coming home from work. Rush hour. Bumper to bumper. This is an expression that describes heavy traffic. It's based on this part of the car, the bumper. This is a bumper. Cars have two bumpers. They have a front bumper and a back bumper. This is the back bumper of the white car, and this is the front bumper of the blue car. So when there's a lot of traffic, the cars are bumper to bumper. For example, the traffic today is bumper to bumper. Rough. Rough is an abrasive surface. For example, sandpaper is an example of something rough. Sandpaper in Portuguese is lixa. Rough. Rough can also be an adjective that describes a bad condition or a difficult situation. For example, I'm having a rough day. A rough day is just like saying a hard day, a difficult day. Sleepy. Sleepy is a synonym with tired. For example, I'm feeling a little sleepy. Fatigue. Fatigue is extreme tiredness. This is often a medical term that is used by doctors or nurses. For example, pregnant women often experience fatigue. Fatigue. Cope. Cope is to deal with a situation. In Portuguese, lidar. For example, he copes with diabetes by eating natural foods. Cope. Lack. Lack is to be without or deficient in. For example, many people lack healthy foods in their diet. True story. Vent. Vent is to express or release a strong emotion. For example, after hard days, people often vent with friends. She is venting. Stuff. Stuff is a synonym with things, but it conjugates in the singular. It represents things that are plural, but it conjugates in the singular. For example, her room is a mess. Her stuff is everywhere. Stuff. Downtime. Downtime is a period without work. It's a synonym with free time. For example, in her downtime, she paints. Downtime. Melt. In the past, melted. This is the conversion from solid to liquid from heat. For example, when taken out of a freezer, ice cubes melt. True story. Look at the ice cubes. They are melting. Okay, and finish. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Bye-bye.